All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy at Powder Toast Man and Loggin TV. And let's get started and have some fun. Now, this is going to be an interesting video. And there's nothing up here right now. Here, what can I put up here? Here's a Knives Fast logo. By the way, if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. It's going to be a little boring for a minute. Just going to be me talking. So, this is my top 5 flipper tab primary opening. So flipper opening knives in the collection. And you know what I realized, guys? I have a bunch of knives with flipper tabs that also have other opening methods. And those on almost every one of them, the other opening method is my primary. So I didn't set any out, but let's just give you guys a couple of examples. Here is the Giant Mouse Gm2. It is a flipper opening knife, but I always open it, almost always, with the hole, either thumb or middle finger. And if I do open it with the flipper, to be very honest with you, it's not super satisfying. It just kind of, it's not a great flipper knife, but it's a very good middle finger flick knife. What's another example? Let's see if I got another. Oh, no, not that one. Okay. Nope, that one's not. Here's a good example. So here is the Orion Solaris. It does have a flipper tab, but 9 times out of 10, I open this knife with the thumb studs because I prefer the thumb studs. Now, that's not to say the flipper tab is bad on this knife. It's very good, but I didn't include this one for that reason. Another good example is, here's a great example, actually. 2 great examples, and then we'll move on to the top 5. This is the Kaiser Begliner XL, and it has a flipper tab, but I almost always use the thumb studs. I just prefer them. I can middle finger flick it with the thumb studs. I can open it with my thumb I just prefer the thumb studs. And then there's the Micarta Valona. I always open this knife with the fuller there. I just do. If I use the flipper, it's a good flipper knife. So those knives are automatically ruled out of this. Here's another great example. This one, I think, was in my hole opening knife video. This is the Kubi KU322, or the Titius, or whatever it's called. I don't prefer the shape of this flipper tab, so my primary opening method is the hole. All right, enough on that. So if you guys sit there and you go, I know you have this knife, and I know you have that knife, why are they not in your favorite flipper knives? It's because A, I don't own as many as I do thumb stud or hole opening knives, and B, it's just not my favorite. So number 5 in the top 5 is the Kaiser Gemini Mini. This is a flipper only knife, as you can see. And I think all these are going to be flipper only knives. Yeah, so it's a good flipper knife. It's got a great break on it. Good Kaiser action, and of course, this is the Friday Club version with the gold fleck carbon fiber. Just love this little knife. It's a little smaller than what I usually carry, but it is a 4-finger knife, and it is 20 CV. This is a phenomenal little knife. So that is number 5. All right, let's put you over here. All right, number 4. By the way, wait, do I only have? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. I only have 4 sitting here. This is a great, well-prepared video, guys. Is there a 5th one I can stick up here real quick? This is awesome. All right, so that's number 4, actually. We'll go with this one as number 5. This is the this is a great video. This is the Rook, whatever it is. No, I'm just kidding. It's Reich P801, P105Q. This, again, it is a good flipper knife. It is not a great. It is a little bit light on the detent, but if you mean it, it will go. And this is definitely number 5, and it belongs in this group. I just totally forgot to put it over here. Now, the next is going to start a run from a knife company. So these are finches, and this is the Finch Drifter. This is number 3 in my top. I didn't say much about the rake. The rake. What is it? It's rake. Gosh. This is a great knife because of this the multiple colors in the scale, and even though it's a little squared off, it has really good ergonomics, and it's just smooth for $36. And I think that would be what I would say the most about it is it's a great value knife. Now, with this beautiful clip, lightning anode by my buddy Chad. This is the Finch Drifter in blue micarta. I just love this little knife. Again, it is just a 4-finger knife, just barely, a little small guy, but it just, as typical QSP made action for Finch, just slams open. It is a great little knife, and that is number 3. Now, let's actually cram these up because there's going to be 2 examples here of the next knife, and these are together because there's 2 of them. This is the Finch 1929, and that is the original in the blue, which used to be the ghost green, and I dyed it into this beautiful, beautiful Knives Fast blue, also known as Kentucky Sky Writ Dye blue. Just barely dyed, literally. I mean, I don't leave it in there for very long, and that's how you get this nice light-colored blue. Very still see-through and just great. And guys, the 1929 still remains one of my top 2 or 3 Finches. It's just a classic. Again, just a 4-finger knife. You can choke up a little bit and it feels pretty good. And the action is incredible. I mean, probably, and it's so thin and lightweight, but it still just jumps open. And the same thing goes for the second 1929, which is the lovely, beautiful, more recent bamboo. Really, really, or wait, was it bamboo? I think it was bamboo. I'm second guessing myself, but I believe that's what it is. But again, action is the same. I mean, these were made maybe a year or even year and a half, maybe 2 years apart, whatever. Nah, probably a year and a half. And just, I mean, the action is absolutely brilliant. Just so great. So there are your number 2s, the Finch 1929s. Okay. There you go. Nope, not quite. All right, now I'm happy. All right, and number 1 is a very recent entry into my collection. I don't know why I didn't buy it earlier, but this is the Giant Mouse Ace Sonoma version 2. And I just love the push button of this one, and that's why it's number 1. The action is just a push down, and it just flies open. Not only that, you have a much longer knife. Nice, just perfection style blade. I love this blade. Jimping up here, plenty of room for my hands, and you got this swell in the palm here for your grip, and I just absolutely love this little knife. It doesn't get a lot of pocket time, but none of mine do these days because I've always got somebody else's knives in here, so which is great. I love it, but yeah, this is a phenomenal little knife. And I think these were like $185 or something like that. What a deal for this knife. I mean, it is just, and you can see this, micarta has just picked up the oils in my hands so well. And of course, my favorite kind of pocket clip. And if you're going to do a lanyard, that is pretty cool. I do like the hidden in the back spacer a little bit better. I don't need a lanyard hole for a knife this big, but yeah. This is a great knife. So there they are, guys, the top 5. And, of course, there's 2 of one of them. But top 5 flipper knives in my collection. What are your favorite flipper knives? And do any of these reside in your collection? And do you like them as much as I do? And I know the rules were very weird. So maybe the next one I do will be like hybrid knives, my top 5. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Top 5 hybrid. Matter of fact, I'll probably do it as soon as I stop with this video. Top 5 hybrid knives, meaning they have more than one way to open. And maybe I'll show off, which of those are my favorite and what method I like the most. So we'll do that. But thank you guys so much. Give me a thumbs up and give me a comment down below and let me know. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And hopefully this was a fun little video. And thank you so much for your support and for watching the Knives Fast channel.